They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To throw, it's Gleason. Buys a little extra time. They get to him as he throws. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Rockets will kick it off to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They got plenty done in the air in the first half. We'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, I think offensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust to play more coverage to this pass-heavy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in a second.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him in the 19.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
On second down, looking again to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Bates. He's brought down with a flag on the play, and let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Would they go for a big play on first and 10? Looking to pass, it's Finley. Hit as he throws. It's on target and complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They can rely on this guy. They've got solid yards when they need it. He's out for the 33.
I know it's not set up in football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with second and one. He's looking to throw. He wants to take the top off. Pass on the way, and it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Toledo. And this defense coming out with a road to their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. Don't drop it. Don't get caught. And he did the pick six.
These guys can play offense. Look at this. I showed you wide receiver. Coach might split them out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. You're right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't make it 10. Take that thing all the way back.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and leave this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump around. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with second and 4. Here's the handoff. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead of 2 out to the 26.
Man, that dude tackles a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Facing a third down and short for the 26.
No! Oh my God, I pressed the wrong fucking button.
And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Rocket. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football. Makes the interception. Everybody on defense.
Wrong fucking button, dog.
So my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He's going to bring it out from deep.
He's one of these things. Oh, no, you going to let the white boy run you down?
A spectacular kickoff return, and he was just a step or two away from housing it. They'll have it at the 9. It is a game of field position, and after a return like that, man, are they set up. Quick hitting end around on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, that's pure foolishness. You gotta score that.
The offense is getting creative. They're getting close to the goal line. They're trying to take advantage of this guy's speed by using the jet sweep. It's a good play call.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Topper. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Back to pass, it's Finley. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. The give to the right. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He wants to throw here on 2nd down.
Oh, come on, bro. I'm going to give this nigga 2 picks. I can't get one. Y'all got to give me that one now.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Lewis. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Still running at the 40. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm the football to get him on the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Pocket starts to collapse. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack.
Toledo, 28. Western Kentucky, 23.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Toledo.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's open on the right. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Toledo.
2 linebackers ran right past this man. I like the crack.
Will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Lisa, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
What happened?
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Going up top on 1st down. Trying to get to it. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Bringing the heat. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Defense doing a great job watching the quarterback's eyes and breaking on the ball. They already have 2 picks in the game, and they swat that one away. They are doing an awesome job in coverage.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down.
It's a little demoralizing, too, I think, if you're on defense, because it looked like you had him, right? It's 3rd down. Everybody's getting ready for a big sack.
Don't change it, Avery.
You just can't make the play. Quarterback's able to
scared of what?
He doesn't get the first down, but he did get nice
Not by
yards,
what?
so I'm curious to see what they do here on 4th.
He's got it. They will
Don't change your sister.
Hilltoppers.
She not gonna get you. She already did her due diligence. You'll be alright.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Kevin forward too, boy.
Guys, but take a look at this. UConn looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've seen this offense look this crisp since the days of Dan Orlovsky. They're up 14 over UCF. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business.
Judah Viber is on the floor. All right, just change it. Change the thing again.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got
Hey, hold on now.
ready to roll.
What you trying to run there, boss?
Defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Back to throw, it's Gleason. He finds his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Rockets. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Level 3? What was safety doing?
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got
Safety supposed to be running right with him, bro.
Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Oh, I hate
Lining up
God.
the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll throw it on first down. They're trying to get to it. And
You got time to throw the ball, man.
Quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oh, sorry, he's fucking
This
him.
team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
GG's.
Looking for more room. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Toledo.
Bro, I threw the ball so
Just don't
bad.
say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands. Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What a knack.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. How about this? They go empty 5 wide on 2nd and 2. Scanning the field, it's Fenley. Gets it out quickly. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. Well, this was an offensive
Shit's fucking elite, bro. Good job. Hey, you. Come on, let you vibe. She be crying for no freaking reason. What you be crying for, Jay? Come on. That's it. What happened? Yeah, go ahead. The remote on the thing. What? That's 78. Get faster, bro. Get faster. Yeah. Yes, I am. I didn't know you was coming back. I would have got you some food, man. What I just say? I didn't know you was coming back. I would have definitely got you some food, girl. You know I would have got you some food. I gotta feed you, dog. Ooh, look at little honey gold red, looking like a caramel peppermint. Mwah. Say I'm chilling with my big sister. She look different today. Yeah. Hey. Who you bothering? My sister texts me.
Jordan?
Yeah.
I think she's gotten bigger. Because I used to hold her with one hand, now I can't.
Yeah. Kissing you and your sister.
Okay, JD. Come on, you know that your bucket.
Oh, fucking.
Don't, JD! I put you down so you come on, Boo. Your eyes are following me.
Huh? You said what? Oh, you can't do that now, Louis. Ooh. They stop hating. Tell them to stop hating. Dog, I just made it up on the spot. Give her to me. I'll take it.
How many bottles?
Come here, girl. I ain't hanging with daddy for now. Always, always, always.
I'm not surprised with Killer because this is Killer always falls.
Bro, always. I know these people downstairs mad as hell at me. What the hell is you dropping?
How is plastic made again?
Ah, fuck, I don't know. I can't remember.
Because I always figure out, I always want to know like how when they put the bottles, like how they make it. And most of the bottles are made of plastic.
That's true.
Wait, you bottle that to put right there is the one that she was already drinking? And this one.
Yeah, from this morning, y'all had got a new bottle.
It got fat in it.
Huh?
It got fat on the side of it.
Oh.
Well, are you still gonna use it?
I mean, you can. I don't see why not.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it there. She's sleepy.
She probably is. Don't you cut up with your daddy like that. Don't you cut up with your daddy. How many bottles you put in?
4 plus the 2 bottles that she already started drinking.
Okay. You see this turn Superman. 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 Where the let me get this shit over. You put this first bet on there?
What first?
Look at your mama, you know her stuff.
I didn't put that in here.
Trash can.
You're your mother. I don't know why you want to take your own child.
Where this place at? You go? Make that nigga freeze me an acai bowl. How he running out? 30, bitch. Nasty. No. You gotta say that. Girl, put the palms down. All the way trying to sit up. No, what you mean?
You give me over as a prisoner?
What's your arm? Would you?
That's not funny.
You got school tomorrow?
Mhm.
You do.
Did I just take it down?
Huh?
No, I remember put that here.
Well, you don't know what back in Miami. No, it's not. Take it with you. Exactly. No, it ain't. No, it's not. No, it's not. I didn't go to Miami. My mom took it. Yeah. Of course, my mom took it. Yes, she took it. Okay, let me just see. Where's the bag? What bag? You know, for real. The baby bag? They gonna sneeze right when I go to kiss you. Give me my the motor tomorrow. The what? The green thing? The monk? This? Yeah. You don't want to waste your gas. Wait for the little.
Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium. The smoke machine is rolling, and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. You work the entire season to put yourself in position to thrive, to excel in games like this. A late season top 10 showdown, playoff implications aplenty. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Hurricanes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football.
I like that play. I like that play right here now. I like that play, my boy.
Really high, both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a mid-season showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Orange will have to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A low line drive and short kick. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. The run to the left. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
He'll pull it down and run. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these two programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these two teams were on a collision course. That's the opportunity ahead of you to go get it done in front of a lot of eyeballs watching.
Looking for a block. It's Casey. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Looking downfield, it's Sampson. They're bringing heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Nigga didn't even try to block that man, dog. Didn't even try to block him.
The Canes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Back to pass, it's Sampson. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
After the incompletion, it's second down. Running back searching for a hole.
Oh, hell no, bro! Come on, man!
Running room. He's at the 10. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
This quarterback
What
part of
the
their
fuck?
running game. And he'll
Whoa.
race it to the house. Touchdown, Orange.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the
Just let him
distance on any
run right past. These
And the extra
fucking
point is
people,
good,
bro.
and it's 7-0. Let's
Goddamn
check in
game.
with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening.
Ran right
College
past him,
this
bro.
weekend. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These balls have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the tailback. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Syracuse 7, Miami 0.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Looking for a man. It's Sampson.
Bucks, man.
He makes the connection.
Undefeated fucking route. Nobody could fucking stop, bro. Shit, that route is so fucking terrible, bro. Jump that shit, nigga. What are you doing?
He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
He's got it on the right. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Bruh.
Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Goose.
Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Oh my God, I swear to God, this team, boy.
About to kick it
Gotta
away,
piss me off.
Touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Bro,
He'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
oh, nah.
And here comes that
Fucking
Miami
gone.
offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to.
Looking for a huge play. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Touchdown, Cave. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
What was that? That had to be full. How they?
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for 25 touchdown catches. That's an impressive goal.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds.
All right, man. Bow up, man. Niggas playing like hoes right now. Let's go.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option.
All right now. Come on now. The foolishness.
It's the MO.
Lock that nigga ass up.
Put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down.
Timeout, Miami.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Sampson. He lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying
How did he get off the line so fucking easily?
It's 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he is
that was a perfect time hit. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty fucking good.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to have a little more strength. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive. Going for the big play. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hurricane.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ross. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced.
He's off to the races. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Syracuse.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what?
It's a pass play. I guess pass. Why is it not let my players? Why did I guess wrong? I don't fucking know. They gotta fix this shit, man.
Ready to try the point after.
Fucking logic be so goddamn broke on here, man. Can't get shit on this motherfucking game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top.
Fucking jet sweep, bro. Get the fuck out.
That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. The kickoff team out there getting set. Returner will field it and try to get some field position.
God, bro,
he was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Unleashes one. Wide open downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Quick completion on the out route. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to move it through the air. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Wants to fire on second down. They'll run the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And he's wrestled to the ground.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the ground with the back. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going up top. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. They drag him
These
down
fuck niggas don't block.
God damn. The end zone and came up a little short. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Got room at the the 35. Hit the afterburners, kid. The 20. Touchdown, Canes. They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Touch pass on the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking for a man. It's Sampson. Unloads it downfield. Pulls it in on the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. They take the lead with the 6.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UCLA. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Cameron.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it. Plows through the defense. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense where now they got a manageable situation.
Looking to the big tight end. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Canes will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Finds the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Orange will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Bringing it back, it's Washington. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm.
He's loose. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He looks that one in nicely. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 4th down, trying to keep him drive alive with the run. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the...
Hey, Juice Man. Yo.
From that spot on the field, you're going to go for 4th and inches every time, but, I mean, you could argue that 4th and inches, you ought to go for it almost all of the time.
I 100% agree. We're definitely going for this. And listen, let's play some offense. Let's have high octane. Let's put some points on the board. We're not kicking field goals. We're not
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane. And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical.
Going over the top. And that pass picked off. Taking it the other way. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Excellent field position here for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds a man by himself. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Canes have pushed it inside the 20. They'll try the right side. Got enough space. Touchdown, Miami. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to add another.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Syracuse, 28.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little.
Oh, I fucking knew it was coming, bro.
Screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position. And the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another 1st down, 1st and 10 again.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Getting some heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Miami 35, Syracuse 28.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He caught it. Oh,
Bro, what a pass. You know what?
a huge gain, and he has
I'll give you that one. That was a great.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. They'll try to power it.
Let's go!
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And you got to get locked into the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust.
Let's go!
They knock him down, and what a disastrous play for this offense. A loss of 10.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a second.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Let's go! 4-5! Pull out the 4-5! That's what I'm talking about, boy!
3rd and Africa.
You owe me that, man.
Difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, and makes the big mistake.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fast motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space.
Gonna let it fly. He's got it down the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Look at my puss-ass lineman, dog. I swear to God, bro, these people.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Quarterback checking the play. Off the play fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
The funny part is I got 99 short throw accuracy.
But they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, why you ain't block it? He ain't block it.
And now the lead is even bigger.
He had it.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking
He probably didn't even realize he was fucking about to block him.
Chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
now on second down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Dropping back, it's Sampson. Coming after him. Quarterback extends the play. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Really nice timing. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass, but how about saving your best for when it matters most late in the ballgame? Biggest run of the day in a big moment.
Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
When you're getting to the sideline, whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator, you're asking, hey, can we slide our
No way.
line
He just ran a chair out on this man, bro.
Tight end to stay in, maybe get a chip on this dude, because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there, knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Syracuse has it in the red zone. On second down, wants to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
That was pretty good.
Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go.
Nigga, that was supposed to be right there.
You got to find a way to do something. Create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
First of all, I put QB contain. I don't know where my end's going. Oh, fucking bullshit.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Boy, I swear if we could block.
By the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can
Holding.
put this away in the 4th quarter.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Second and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's got his man. Crosses the 30. He's got
they hating on me! Why they do that to me?
Gets them 30 plus.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. And if you list the priorities here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive. You know that a field goal obviously puts you in a position to win this game, but, David, I don't hate being aggressive here either.
No, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm not leaving it up to my kicker if I have a choice. I trust my offense. I make the plays.
Gonna take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He wants a big play here late. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. After the interception, 0 showing on the clock, and that is how we'll end it. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw.
got the play. He didn't get this shit yet. That nigga come in and be fuck out. His ass fucking toasted, bro. I just don't get it, bro. Fuck. I thought this nigga was way better than he is. Damn. Why is that not? It's changed a little bit. God, it's so late. So far. I don't get the power ratio thing on here, man. Oh. That shit right there. Oh. Yeah. I was hurt for the next like 5 games. Oh my god, bro. That nigga ain't played for 6 weeks. Was that 6 week? Week 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So from week 5 to 11? Let me go look at the schedule. Yeah, I got hurt that game. Fuck, nigga. So, fuck. Oh, come on, dog. All these games I'm supposed to be one. Quarterback would have been so lit.
It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensive, I got offensive. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know running it, throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down. Looking for a huge. Did a nice job of finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to. Looking for a huge play.
Cannot cover this fucking receiver. We should have pissed him off.
Got a lot of time back there throwing the ball. Now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here. Going for a big play downfield. Comes the Florida International offense.
Bro. Like,
Down the field for a touchdown. On second down. Here comes a deep shot.